The state of New Zealand nationalism is pathetic and appalling. New Zealand First are the most vocal nationalist force, and they are begging for foreign companies to come and plunder our natural resources. Show up, take everything of value, leave a mess, pay a few dollars in tax, and then bugger off overseas. That is their nationalist agenda. Have you ever seen a bigger joke? A true nationalist would have a state-owned enterprise do it, or at minimum a New Zealand company. But these clowns are nationalist in rhetoric alone. They collaborate with the neoliberal globalist idiots from ACT and the National Party. Parties the primary purpose of which is to start selling everything of value off to rich foreigners. New Zealand First did the bare minimum of keeping the foreign buyers ban, except now even that is being partially eroded. They should be working with Labour. Labour is flawed, but they are closer to nationalism than the deranged globalist morons from ACT and National. Everything about these New Zealand nationalists is borrowed from overseas. They screech about deporting Mexicans, they go on and on about woke this and woke that. Make New Zealand great again has become their slogan. The nationalists import all of their rhetoric from abroad. They have nothing original or interesting to say. Nothing about them is unique to New Zealand. They are just a cheap knockoff of a foreign nationalist movement. It is utterly embarrassing. These are the most internationalist people in the country. They think of New Zealand as a second-rate US state. Even their talking points are imported, even their slogans are imported. These people are an absolute disgrace to nationalism. Be a nationalist, but be a nationalist for your own goddamn country. Is it that much to ask? It is pathetic. Speak about New Zealand's issues, use original rhetoric, use unique, nationalistic aesthetics. We are not interested in a tacky, cheap rip-off of American nationalism. American nationalism is tacky and cheap enough as it is. This imported version feels even less authentic. Most of these people obviously wish they were Americans. Just look at Lee Donahue, that young nationalist who was a New Zealand First candidate at the last election. Yet he does not even live in New Zealand. He moved to the USA and is a fervent Trump supporter. So one of our most prominent New Zealand nationalists is a supporter of a foreign nationalist movement and does not even live in the country. What an utter embarrassment. And at a time when Trump is hitting us with tariffs. If we want a serious nationalist movement, it cannot include these people. They make an absolute mockery of the concept on every level.